All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Once again, my name is Juan. This is Goku Guidance. All right, guys, so the title of today's video is Only You Can Do Certain Things That Nobody Can. Well, what do I mean by that? Yesterday, Saturday, I did my regular routine. I just go, I get my workout in, and then I leave. I try to be as friendly as I can to everybody there. Some people are receptive, and some people, just because of the energy that you carry, they just don't even want to look in your direction. So I did my thing on Saturday, right? And then this is like I do this all the time. Like this isn't like a new thing that I do. Like every Saturday, I go for a walk. Maybe not every Saturday, but most Saturdays I just go for a walk, and I take my shirt off. And you're like, well, why do you do that? Like, well, what are you trying to prove something? I was like, no, dude, it's because I'm trying to get the sun in. I'm trying to get the sun on my bare skin so that I can boost my testosterone, right? So that like it forces your skin to work. It forces for it to it forces the pigmentation in your skin, and it also gives you the vitamin D, especially if you're bare chested, because I'm trying to do these things right. And then it serves a dual purpose. It's like, well, what's the other purpose? It just makes you look hard as shit. It just makes you look hard as shit, especially after you get a good pump, and then you just like I just go for a walk. So I'm going for my walk, right? And like it's like I said before, like people act like they've never seen a real man before, or like they've never seen a dude before. It's like, I'm pumped, and I just got out of the gym. I did a 2-hour upper body workout, all light, just like really all light, just like a whole butt ton of pumps. And I leave the gym and I still have a whole butt ton of energy. So I'm walking home, I'm getting some sun in, right? Like it's like 80 degrees outside. Like I'm actually a little sunburned, to be honest with you. And you can hear everything. You can see when people are like giving you the thumbs up, people are honking, people are like, yeah, bro. And then you can hear all the negative parts you can hear all the negativity as well. So like I actually heard some dude like out of his motorcycle yell at me. It's like, yeah, that dude is buffing his asshole. I'm like, fuck, dude. It actually hit a nerve, and there was a lot of traffic, and I started walking fast, kind of like stalking his ass, because I wanted to beat the shit out of him, right? Just like usual, cowards. As soon as he see me get close, he just starts weaving across traffic and just takes off, right? I was still pissed. I stopped in the middle of an intersection, shirtless. I got all my gear on the back. I got a whole butt ton of gear. I got a weight belt. I got a neck brace so that you can get your neck workout in with the weight. You attach the weight up to the thing. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. It's just a neck workout thing. I got my gloves. I got my straps. I got my jump rope. I got a whole butt ton of gear in my backpack. So I was really upset because I couldn't get to the guy, and I wanted to say something. Actually, what I really want to do, I wanted to beat the dog shit out of him. But that would have been all bad. But anyways, it's like I said, like they're all cowards. They're all cowards. They only dare to say something to you as they're moving faster than, the guy's on a motorcycle. He's going like 25, 30 miles an hour. I'm walking. So I whip out my nunchucks. I started just doing some nunchuck, like some fancy boom bends in the street in the middle of the intersection. Like doing my nunchuck thing. And a couple of kids were looking at, they're not kids, okay, like youngsters, like 18, 19, 20-year olds. They're looking at me with disgust, dude, like with disgust. and I'm just swinging my nunchucks around, and in my head, I was having a conversation with my friend, and it's like, hey man, like a lot of these people, like they're in prison, dude. They're in prison in their mind because they have to fucking take the bus. They have to do all this shit that they don't want to do, just to get by, right? I'm like, I understand, right? That's everybody has to do that. Everybody has to do that. And like if you see here in Mexico, like the buses, they they look like fish tanks, but and you can see the windows, and you can see people are like crammed in there, right? So I'm doing my nunchuck thing. I'm like, I'm gonna give these poor people, when I say poor people, like don't get it confused that I'm saying like, oh, these people are poor. It's like, yes, economically, like literally everybody in here, including me, we're poor as shit, right? But like poor, like in the mind. Like I'm gonna give these poor people something to see or watch that they've never seen in their life. So here's a shirtless dude, a bald shirtless dude, swinging his nunchucks, doing like I'm doing like fancy work with it, like some real fancy work with it. And you get all kinds of people. You get all kinds of look. You get the people that are like, whoa, like it's like extremely like like surprised. You get the people that are just like mad dogging you, like, oh, I can do that too, but I don't want to, kind of shits. You get the smiles, you get the cheers, you get the applause. Kids are like kids are smiling, like actual like kids, like 9, 10-year-olds are smiling. You get the women, like the women, they're like, whoa. And then take a second look. You get the women, like you get like I had people like just standing across the street, just watching me swinging my nunchucks around, doing fancy work. And then I was like, enough of that, right? Because my shoulders started getting a little tired. So I would just whip out the jump rope. And like right there, like I wasn't in the middle of the intersection. I was like in a corner, like in a corner depending on which direction you're facing. I was in the left hand corner of a real busy intersection, right? And here I am all pumped, like veins coming out of everywhere. So I started doing my jump rope. And a lot of people that I know, they had to stop by and shake my hand. And a lot of people that I didn't know, they had to stop by and shake my hand. And what do I mean by like only you can do certain things? And it's like I said in my last video, like the people that are like, they're like here, literally everybody here that works out, like literally everyone's on fucking steroids. Literally everybody and their brother and their mother, they're literally on steroids. Why don't they take their shirt off in the street and start doing jump rope and start swinging their nunchucks around? It's like, why? And it's like I said, dude, they can't because their confidence level's not up here. Well, why is that? Because they're not on semen retention. Their life force, it's like I said, dude, like you can be as yoked out as you want, but if your life force isn't where it should be, dude, like your confidence level is always gonna be right here. So like it's like I said, dude, like if everybody's on steroids, why don't I see all the bodybuilders, all the bodybuilders, the fake bodybuilders, why don't I see them walking around shirtless? It's because they're a bunch of cowards. It's like I said, 99% of men, they're cowards. Like literally 99% of men are cowards. So I'm doing my jump rope thing, and like people are coming up to me to shake my hand. The cops, the fucking police stopped. They stopped right there. They were in a caravan of motorcycles. They all stopped right there just to high five me. They stopped to high five me. They didn't stop to arrest me. They didn't stop to question me. They didn't stop to harass me. They stopped and they're like, yeah, bro, all right, boom, boom. Like literally a caravan of fucking 5 police officers in their motorcycle as they're rolling by. like and I started like I'm like only I can do these things. Why? Because out of the 1,000 men, it's even like it's even more than that. That intersection was extremely busy. You know, the whole time I was standing there for about an hour just jump roping, right? Just for a good hour, just jump roping. And in that hour, they must have been like a couple thousand men and women, men that just rolled by in their car. It was a really busy intersection going up north and south and east and west, right? Because it's an intersection. And not one they stopped and took their shirt off. It was like, let me join you, bro. Like that's how I know. That's how I personally know that the amount of people that are in semen retention is literally less than 1%. It's like I said, I was standing there for an hour. There must have been over 10,000 people, men and women included, that were not just going by in their cars, but they were walking across the street, both directions. And it's like I said, like I like this isn't new to me that people come up to me and they're like, bro, let me take a picture with you. Some random dude got off of his motorcycle and is like, hey man, can I get a picture with you, bro? Like he gives me a hug like if I was like Keanu Reeves or some shit. He does this number, right? And I'm just like, we took a picture. And like it's like I keep saying, dude, I am not a celebrity. I am not like I'm nobody famous, dude. I'm just a dude on semen retention. But like, and only I can do these things, right? Only I can, like, you're like, bullshit. It's like, well, then you do them. Then you do them. Like you can do them too. But the thing is that you have to be in semen retention long term. Long term, obviously you have to get your sleep right, you have to get your diet right. If you get all these things right, people will treat you like a celebrity. And it's like celebrities. Some people love certain celebrities and some people hate certain celebrities. That's just human nature. I'm not a celebrity. As a matter of fact, I got 457 subscribers on my channel, dude. I am nobody, bro. I am nobody. But yet, like, I go into the streets and like people know me as the bald guy here. They just like as I'm walking down the streets, I get like 10 guys like just waving at me. It's like, hey, there goes the guy. I don't know these people. I don't know anybody, dude. I don't know anybody. But like only I and people that are like are real retainers. It's like I said, none of those fake ass gurus telling you, oh yeah, bro, you're gonna get all these chicks and stuff. Like yes, like there's a lot of women that lust over me, but I don't get them. Does that make sense? Like I can see it. Like I can see it. All these fake ass gurus telling you, oh yeah, you're gonna like it, it's all bullshit. Like this is real, dude. Like this like I said, is real, dude. Like I couldn't make this stuff up. If I told you the amount of time that people have stopped me in the streets, be like, hey man, can I take a picture with you? You would sit here and go like, bullshit. I have zero reason in a lot of you guys. It's like I said, dude. That dude just stopped out of his motorcycle and he thought I was fucking. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But he's like, hey man, like I have to have this. I have to take a picture with this guy because I don't know if I'm ever gonna get the chance. And it's like I said, dude, only real retainers have the balls to do these things. It's like, well, what about all these bodybuilders? They don't have the balls because they don't retain. Their self-esteem is, even though they're yoked out, they're yoked out and they're like competition ready. They don't have the balls to walk down the street and do what I do. They don't have the balls because they're not retaining. They don't have the balls to take a picture with random strangers because they're not retaining. They don't have the balls to sit there and jump rope for an hour while everybody's staring at you. Everybody's staring at you. Everybody's staring at you. Men, women, like, and you can see the faces. I saw everybody's face. I saw all the faces of the people that were happy. I saw all the faces of the people that were shocked. I saw all the faces of all the people that were that were like cheering me on. And I saw all the faces of hatred and disgust. I saw literally every single one. And I smiled at every single face that I saw. I smiled at. And it's like I said, dude, these fake ass bodybuilders, they won't do that because they just don't have the balls. Are they men? They're male. But they're not real men. They're male. But they're not real men. Having all these muscles, it doesn't make you into a man. Semen retention will make you into a man. Semen retention will make you into the manly man that everybody wants to be. And it's like, well, what do you mean? It's like, because if I didn't do the things that I did, people wouldn't be surprised and amazed and like, hey man, like I want to be like this guy. It's like, does that make sense? Because everybody's looking for somebody to lead them to success. At one point, I was a young man too. At one point, I was also a young man, and I also wanted somebody to lead me to success. As soon as I figured it out, well, now I'm here. Excuse the noise, guys. They're celebrating something out there. It's here in Mexico. We got random holidays. I don't even think it's a holiday today, but they're celebrating something out there. I'm gonna cut the video short right now because these people are gonna make a whole butt ton of noise and they're gonna march down the streets. But anyways, guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know if you guys like the video. Once again, my name is Juan. This has been Goku Guidance. Until next time, fellas.